Today, we will be discussing the dangers associated with the use of technology while driving. On top of discussing important facts and statistics, an interview will be conducted with someone who had a previous experience with distracted driving that resulted in negative consequences. Historically, distracted driving is the leading cause of automobile accidents annually, and more than 1,000 people are injured each day as a result of it. Most people do not realize that people who are texting and driving are up to 6 times more likely to crash than someone who is driving drunk. According to a survey done by AT&T, 97% of teen drivers agreed that texting and driving was dangerous, yet 43% admitted to doing it anyway, while another 19% of all drivers confessed to browsing the internet while behind the wheel. Next, we will move into a short interview with someone who has been personally affected by this dilemma. How has the use of technology while driving negatively impacted yourself?
Many years ago, I had gotten a new phone and I was driving down the road looking at my phone and sideswiped a mailbox. I was in my husband's truck, so it was a major ordeal and it was definitely a learning lesson, and I really try not to do that anymore.
How often do you still check your phone when operating your vehicle?
I do still check my phone while I'm driving, but it's mainly for travel apps or music, and I try to use the display on my dash instead of the phone itself.
Compared to other drivers, do you think you can multitask better than most in order to safely text and drive?
I think I'm a good multitasker in general, but I don't think anybody can really multitask well texting and driving.
In your opinion, will an increase in self-driving cars on the road help or hurt the war on distracted driving?
I don't really know that much about self-driving cars, but I guess if they're able to remove the individual's distraction, then it would be safer on the road.
Thank you to the participant for that short interview. I really found most of her responses interesting, especially to question 4 about the self-driving cars. According to the CDC, there are numerous benefits as far as self-driving cars go, as far as crash reduction, improved efficiency and productivity, as well as reduced fuel consumption. All in all, I really do think self-driving cars will have a very positive impact on distracted driving. Many states have passed legislation in recent years against texting and other technology-related distractions while driving, but more than 3,000 people still lost their lives in 2019 alone due to distracted driving. Altogether, driving is a task that requires the full attention of the driver because taking your eyes off the road for even 5 seconds while traveling at 50 miles per hour or more means you traveled the length of an entire football field without paying attention to your surroundings. This crisis can only be solved by informing the public of the dangers associated with technology usage behind the wheel and an honest effort by everyone on the road to drive safely and responsibly.